Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. ASAP Grim here, and this is the continuation of my blind playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077 in the summer of 2024. We are in Dogtown. Last episode, we just finished up the mission to rescue the President of the new United States. I'm pretty sure we are hostile in this territory at the moment as a result of that. But I told you at the end of last episode that I wanted to get back to Night City proper and start engaging in the story missions there in the base game once again. And I think that a good way to do that is to use this episode here as kind of a transition episode. So what I thought I'd do is scroll down here. These are like minor missions and side missions and stuff like that. So we have this Cyberpsycho sighting here, and we have this one right here. We have this gig, and I thought I'd try to knock these three out, and if we're lucky, I'm going to be cutting out a lot of travel time in this episode to try and fit content in. If we're lucky, we will be able to also... not this one, not this one, not this one, but this one right here. See, and this will get us back into Night City, but it's still a side mission. And then, I think at that point in time, we can probably go visit Pan Am is what we ought to do. Out in the Badlands, and then get started back into main mission stuff. So that's the plan. Now to do that, what I need to do is I need to make it to this fast travel point, and I'm going to keep the cameras rolling there. Well, I'll keep the camera rolling regardless. I'll be recording because you never know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to edit this out, right? I'm going to keep you on board for that. And, but then we're going to use that to fast travel to this point right here. And I'm planning on editing out the travel time to this Cyberpsycho right here. So once we fast travel to here, the next thing you'll see is me right here, unless something catastrophic happens here, and it could, because we're not in safe territory. We're hostile right now. And then from here, we need to follow the road. Well, I guess we could come back to here and fast travel to here, but I'll probably just go up here. Again, I'll edit this out, and we need to get to the end of this dock and fight a Cyberpsycho here. And at that point in time, I think that's going to be where we end up jumping back into Night City proper, and we'll go talk to Wakata or something like that. So that's the plan. Let's go ahead and get rolling. Glad I saw that. Almost walked out here without getting some purple materials there. Okay, gotta safely make it downstairs.
Hey, made the right call not taking that fascist-ass oath.
Oh, yeah?
Some causes are worth pledging your life to, V. This ain't one of them.
Now, what is it? There could be something. I just don't know. Is there something baked into the lore? Is the new USA considered to be fascist? What I'm asking...
So, you ready?
What I'm asking is, what makes him label it fascist? Why wouldn't it be communist? See, I'm getting away from using these terms, fascism or communism. I'm just starting to use the terms authoritarianism, because I challenge you to show me the difference in practice. I understand there's some rhetorical differences. The rhetorical differences are what lies are each system telling you? That's the difference. They're both lying to you, but they lie to you in different ways. Let's ask them.
How'd you come to that?
'Cause with the biz done, their arm will still be far up your ass and you'll be a meat puppet. No, I was once a corpo jarhead, right? Practically dove into uniform head first. They had a real hard-on for the oath. Repeat after me, blondie fucking blah. But can't remember what I solemnly pledged to do.
Sure you want to talk about this?
Gotta hand it to you, V. Wiser than I was back in the day.
Hey, you know what? That could be the developers right there saying this is all nonsense. What are we arguing over? I don't really know. I don't know what the developer's perspective is, but I would tell you that in practice, at the end of the day, they're the same thing. They're both authoritarian systems. They're both going to scream at you about being patriotic and doing your duty to your country. They're both going to expect you to be at work at the factories at 4 a.m. despite the fact you just spent 3 hours standing in bread lines before. Right? Because you got to do your patriotic duty. They both are going to abuse both the military and the corporate side of things, and everything will serve the party. And they're both going to have giant disparities between those at the top and the aristocratic party side of things working for the government and those at the bottom just trying to keep their heads above water. Both of those systems do exactly that. They lead to the same outcomes. What reasons you want to squabble over as to how and why that happens, I don't even want to get involved in that because, like I said, I think both of them are lying to you. They're just lying to you in different ways. So anyway, I think that's really interesting. I wonder if this was inserted by the development team or if this is something from the universe that Mike, I always forget how to say his name. Is it Mike Ponder created? Real interesting, though. I like this game because I wouldn't say it pushes buttons. I don't think of it that way. I think that would be the wrong phrase to use. But it makes you think. It brings stuff up. I guess it probably it depends on how you're cut out. If you're completely apolitical and you don't have any background knowledge in these things or how it's used, this stuff, it's probably boring to you. To somebody like me who used to be apolitical until kind of everything became political and I started looking at what people were doing with it, it's absolutely fascinating. All right, here we go. We are outside.
That smoke mean Dogtown chose a new pope?
Maybe the Veep crashed Space Force too.
Curious as I am, we got an important call to make.
Okay. So, here's our fast travel point.
V, in Dogtown, are you? Well,
Mr.
I've
Hands.
one word of advice. Caution.
Hands? Sheesh. What's your link to this area?
This is Pacifica's bumping, thumping business hard, where the real deals are done.
So, we finally gonna meet in person?
I can say neither yes nor no. In lieu of an answer, I've new work for you. I hope you'll accept. One last thing. How you breached Dogtown's border, I'm not certain. Though I suspect not via the main gate. Irrelevant in any case. I've secured clearance for your future convenience. Your name and likeness now registered in the system, granting unfettered passage over the district threshold.
Oh, okay.
Talk again soon.
Well, that's nice. So we're not going to flag the... This is probably set up like one of those 15-minute cities where they got cameras everywhere and they can do facial recognition and stuff. What did that say? If you call me, it's talk biz. Our Dogtown streets can run rather narrow. Though not by European standards, mind you, that's funny. You'll require a suitable vehicle, one which I happen to have arranged for you already. Collect it at your leisure, you're very welcome. Thanks. A good fixer thinks of everything, don't they? Of course. Safe driving now. Alright, so that's going to be done through, like, the continuation of Dogtown missions, which we are not doing right now. We will instead... I thought that guy died right in front of me, but he's just blitzed out of his mind. Okay. Come on. Dynamic. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to go here. And I will see you on the other side whenever I get to this point right here. Alright guys, well this is a place to wait for the next beat on the brat mission. Let's go ahead and give that a shot.
Alina Lodbogrosalla, Yaptannu.
Well, it actually might be down here. Yep. Extreme.
Aha! Star of the hour. Great to see you, baby.
So, what now?
What now, he said. The title match. You go up against Razor Hughes. Heard of him, haven't you?
No. You got a shaving cream sponsor?
Very fucking funny. He's a 3-time heavyweight champion. Never thought I'd see him here. Because, you know, he's a star athlete with elite corporal status. But then his agent tells us it's a good PR move for him. Razor returning to his roots and all that. Prove he's still a kid from the streets.
Do I even have a shot?
A good question. You could be very good. This guy, he's a machine. Carbon fiber, titanium bones, hydraulic joints. All optimized by Night City's best bioengineer. I don't know. Maybe Victor will have some tips, tricks.
What, Vic's here?
What? You think he'd miss an occasion like this? Well, listen, I'll be honest. Don't look too good for you. But maybe that's better, you know? If Razor's winning anyway, maybe you're looking to earn a little something on it.
I'll pass.
Hey, you don't even know what it is yet.
Yeah, I can guess. So again, I'll pass. I fight to win. Period.
Okay, Jesus, be that way.
Okay, so Victor's a former boxer. Hey, Caesar.
Hail Cesar. Shouldn't you be putting up a cradle or something?
2 days tomorrow. I got time.
Yo, Rhino. I see you're keeping busy.
Next time I'm wiping the floor with you, you'll see.
I don't see the twins. There's Vic.
Vic, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? I came to see the fight of the year. Everybody on the street's buzzing about it. Don't let me down now, you hear?
Okay. Well, that's, the twins are probably here somewhere, but let's just go ahead and get started.
Are you two ready to fight?
What?
1 round. All it's gonna take for you to kiss my feet, beg for mercy.
Right, Shall we?
I'm ready.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, night citizens, it's time for our heavyweight bout. Facing each other tonight, we have Razor Hughes and Let's hear it. On to your corner.
I don't think I would have sat down before he walked past me. My bad.
V, hey, how are your spirits before the fight?
Good. My knuckles are itching.
You won't get far in this sport without confidence. But you know, Positive thinking's only gonna get you so far against an opponent like Razor.
Yeah.
How do you mean?
The guy's a tank. Seriously. Nanofiber, real skin, shock absorbers. You can knock him on the head with a meat mallet. And he wouldn't even flinch.
Appreciate the pep talk.
Hold on now. I'm not done. He's got a weakness. Had some abdominal muscle swapped out a week ago, and they haven't taken to him fully just yet. You hit him there, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Thanks, Vic. I'll keep it in mind.
You two ready?
Okay.
At the gong.
Let's get it!
Let's start this thing.
May the best brawler win!
He's got hit him in the gut.
Oh, I don't get any health.
Keep your guard up, or you'll hit the deck. Good. Keep the pressure till he breaks. Got him staggering. Just gotta land a few more.
Call it now. This fight's over.
Nice.
Victory and the prize belong to V, your champion.
You think this is how it ends? Did I just let you out my grip?
You'd be wise to. Don't think you could take another beating.
This ain't over between us. We'll meet again. Tomorrow, next year. This definitely ain't the last.
Yeah, see you around then. I suggest you train in the meantime.
I knew this would happen. Only the best could be me.
Okay, well, I guess we don't need to talk to Coach. It completed the mission for us. So,
Well, I had a good coach in my corner.
all right. So, we're on to the Cyberpsycho again. I'll see you there. Here we are for the Cyberpsycho.
Near the gym, there's this walkway where people are falling off the map. Find out what's going on. Just don't disappear yourself.
And we'll try not to kill him. Unresponsive, no pulse, shot with high caliber rounds, most likely from a turret. Oh, okay. This could be different. Weapon glitch. don't really care about the computer too much. Oh, this looks a little different. No, never mind. Euro dollars. What else we got here? Probably junk. You don't look alive. Well, it says maybe I have to access his computer. Yeah. Message Regina. Okay. Whoops, I always hit the wrong button there. We got an invitation. Take part in a clash of musical universes. Live on Earth only happens once every million years. Sure. Mr. Kipper and Private Press on set for 99.9 Impulse Club Riot Night City by invitation only. Proudly sponsored by Orbital Air. I mean, I don't know. I guess. That seems weird. This message was automatically generated. Please do not reply. Right. Okay. Just get it off my list. Underpass near the gym. Some homeless folks have been disappearing there. I'd say it's a toss-up between the animals or the voodoo boys, but the attack one eyewitness described was brutally horrific, and more importantly, there was only one attacker. It was a VDB netrunner. Looks like he wanted to move up the ranks by taking over the gym, hired a merc, then tried to zero him, blowing his own cover from Netwatch. I flatlined him. Guy was probably scared crapless in that voodoo boy den. Did you really have to kill him? I thought we had an understanding. Yeah, you know, accidents happen. I don't know. I tried not to, but dude died on impact. Alright, so we're on to the next Cyberpsycho, and I'll see you whenever I get there. Oh wait, Judy Alvarez. Hey, buried Evie today. Columbarium near North Oak. Thought you might want to know. How do you feel? I intend to get thoroughly shit-faced today. Yeah, I can understand that. Alright. Alright, well, basically, my mic audio cut out for some reason, so I'm recording this after the fact. And I'm just watching this video in my editing software, and I'm going to narrate as we go along. I just got done taking out a whole string of gangsters coming down the beach, and I picked up some new equipment as a result, broke down all of the stuff into parts that I needed to in our inventory, and put on some new clothing. So this is what our guy looks like for right now, until I can get some transmorgs in using the outfit system back at V's apartment. Like, I don't really like to use the helmets, right? But this is the next Cyberpsycho. This is at the, he's supposed to be at the end of the pier. And obviously I stopped here to examine this body. Appears to have been retreating down the pier, shot in the head from a military-grade rifle. All of them died from the same thing. I'm starting to, at some point in time, I decide not to loot the dead bodies and just proceed on the main mission, and I will loot afterwards. Yeah, see how I just rolled past those? Okay, here he is. Already below 70% health, 40%, 31%. He's bleeding. And right there, that last left killed him. That's what killed him. I was wondering. But now that I've seen it here as I'm narrating the video after the fact, I can see that I clearly punched him one more time, and that's what killed him. Live, whenever I was recording it, I was a little bit frustrated that he didn't make it. I wasn't too surprised because I've been experiencing this a lot. But definitely that last punch took him out. So I think I'm talking about maybe in my next playthrough really trying hard to not kill any of them, because all of these people seem to have extenuating circumstances. I find that a little hard to believe that every single Cyberpsycho has extenuating circumstances, but in this game so far they have. Like this guy's story right here, if I remember correctly, he was military, and the Tiger Claws, like his daughter was hanging out with the wrong people, and they kind of used and abused her and turned her into a joy toy. So he was like, not on my watch, you know, and he came down here and he just whacked every Tiger Claw he could find. I'm sitting here telling you, like, I don't know, I don't think that's terrible. And so I would like to go through a playthrough where I can help these people out rather than kill them. But that's not been the case in this playthrough. Right now, it's telling me to continue to search the area to collect information, and that's what I'm looking for. And now we're up here to the bodies that I bypassed, and you can see the tooltip updated. It now tells me to read the shard titled Archived Conversation between Hideyoshi and somebody else. So I just met the conditions. I didn't stop to even read the message. Now it's telling me to go ahead and let Regina know, and this is where I find out that I did in fact take him out. And I think right now is where I'm kind of complaining about that. Like, man, I thought I had... I'm telling you everything that I just told you a minute ago. I think we're going to go to the Badlands. So I will see you guys on the other side. So here we are at the Sunset Motel out in the Badlands. And we're 300 meters from our objective, so we're just going to sprint over there. This is a gig for the Badlands fixer Dakota. I can't remember her last name or if she's got a last name, but I'm pretty sure her first name is Dakota. And they were running an operation out of here where they were sending, I guess, freight into the city, and somebody hijacked it and has been having the drones that carry the freight go someplace else. Right here, I'm trying to find my way up. I thought I could jump up there on that platform, but it turns out I can't. I'm surprised that grenade didn't hit anything. That one did. That took a whole health bar off. I think more than that, almost 2 health bars. Yeah, you kinda did. Not enough technical ability. Pretty much just gonna loot this whole room while I'm here. I think I get everything.
Man, this transmitter takes me back.
So I just deactivated it. And that's the primary mission.
Back in 2020, we used them for pirate broadcasts. You know, blasting hardcore punk on badge frequencies.
So this must be how Raff and Schiff hacked those drones.
Was beginning to think you'd never figure it out.
Try to get that as far out as I can, only to see it air burst, so at least I know that I can get grenades to air burst.
That's what I'm talking about!
My lead, asshole!
Come on, move it!
This ain't looking good!
Get down!
You and I are gonna have fun when I find you.
So we're just really kind of cleaning things up here. You can see that it says leave the outpost. But I go into here, and whenever I get into the computer, it's that one right there. I do end up going back to it.
You'd think every smartass would have encrypted their comms by now. Anyway, what's the message?
See, Johnny gives...
Raff and Schiff bought a virus, and they're broadcasting it around via an aerial transmitter.
Wasn't there an antenna around here?
Uh-huh. Not for much longer, it won't be.
So Johnny gave the hot tip there. And what I'm about to do now is go up top and make sure that the antenna is deactivated before leaving the site. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out because I end up verifying that yes, in fact, it is deactivated. So we're going to jump ahead. Okay, so I have in fact played or gone to the top and checked out the antenna. And Dakota's calling.
Nice work on that antenna. The tricky part of having a head is knowing how to use it, but not for you, V. Mosquito's roots are safe and secure again. The contract is closed, and closed well.
Okay, and we're back in combat because these guys sent their friends.
Let's give this fucker a happy death day! Start making a mistake!
Now, I knew there was a second car, but it doesn't seem to be anywhere around. So I think we avoided that. And at this point in time, I believe I'm telling you that because we're out in the Badlands, it would make sense to go ahead and go visit Pan Am. All of these missions have a sense of urgency to them, so for myself, I'm having to kind of suspend belief a little bit. But, Pan Am, I think we're in the Badlands. It just kind of makes sense to go see her next. You can see I've got the Meet Hanako at Embers loaded up, but I'll change that. In the interim, off screen, I plan on taking a look at cyberware. I actually got enough parts that I exceeded my carry limit. And I had to break all those guns down into parts in order to be able to move normal again. That's actually hard to do on the build that I'm using. So I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to go by the apartment and get things done with the clothing, and then we'll go start up the next episode where we go see Pan Am. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for going by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode where the story continues.